Okay guys, so this is future me. Right now it's Monday. What's today? The 7th? Um I was supposed to have this video up on Sunday. At the end of the video, you'll hear me explain why that did not occur. But long story short, I was gonna go to the library to import the videos and do the movie, iMovie at the library because I don't have a computer. But then I was like, I don't feel like going. And then now after work, I was like, I'm gonna do it at the library. So what follows is the vlog of my first week of Preptober. It's a bunch of nonsense, so enjoy it. Okay, so I left work today and immediately came to the library. Technically it's the 3rd, so my vlog isn't starting on the 1st. But what I did on the 1st was did some writing and preparing some stuff for my blog. And then yesterday on the 2nd, I ended up not going to work. And so I did a lot of writing. And I'm also doing a monthly Preptober hashtag on Twitter. And so I did a lot of writing and just, making sure that I'm staying up to date with that. So today after work, I decided to come to the library so that I can do some brainstorming for book 2 of my duology. And it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. So basically my first book happened in a present timeline, and then my second book is going to be half in the present and half in the past. And I didn't realize how hard it would be to merge 2 timelines. And I think I want to have it towards where, the beginning explains a little bit of backstory, and then the rest of the book is of course in the present with snippets of flashback. That's where I'm going as of right now. I will insert pictures if I can figure out how to do that so that you guys can see my brainstorming method. I love getting it up on a whiteboard because it just lets it all be out in the open. And then typically what I'll do is I'll take snaps of it before erasing it. And then I'll also check out a library laptop, and I will update files that I have here in my Google Chrome regarding the story and things like that. So I'm trying to get into the vlogging spirit, and I forgot for the first 2 days. So that was a little bit of a catch up. I will try to do some timeline brainstorming at this point because I think my reason of this being mostly blank and not having too much written, like you can see some words up there, but and the reason why it's not too much written in is because I don't really know how the timelines are going to converge, and I want it to do so in a seamless manner. So that's what I'll be doing right now. Okay, so far this is my timeline. Like I said, I have 2 timelines going on. I have the present and the past. I don't know what the frick is going on in the present yet. I'm pretty much good with the backstory, and the in-between, there's 2 timelines, and then there's a small gap here that explains that. But yeah, I don't know what the frick is gonna happen here. And then like these arrows are showing that there are definitely some gaps that I need to fill in. So many gaps. But yeah, like what happens here? I have no idea. We'll have to see. And so pretty much that's what I'm working on right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to fill this whole thing in today because it's already getting late, and I actually need to leave out of here in like 10 minutes if I want to catch my bus and get home before it gets too late because I have to wake up early in the morning. So that's what I did today. I think I was in here for about an hour and a half. Working on my timeline. I still have my hashtag Preptober to write, and I usually write those on the bus going home, so that's what I'll do. And then of course I'll link that below if you guys want to read those. It's supposed to be like everyday prompts on how to get to know your characters by writing short, like 200 to 300 word snippets or scenes with a given prompt. And so I do write my characters from the first novel in there because I don't have everything mapped out for the second novel. And so I'm using my first novel for that challenge. So you're more than welcome to go onto my Twitter to view day one, or I guess when you see this, it'll have the first week on there. And then, yeah, definitely give me a follow there. Again, I'm always on Twitter, so that'll be something that you can do. So I'm gonna go ahead and take pictures of my board, clean it up, log out of this computer and put it away and be on my way. So that's my day 3, Preptober. This library is very big and I got the biggest elevator room to myself. So I'm coming from floor 6, then I walked down the stairs to floor 5, and then I took the elevator to floor 2. And I'm going home. I'd usually stop at Torchy's to get me some tacos for dinner, but I've got about an hour and a half trek to get home. So no tacos today. One thing I really miss, me and my first ever roommate used to live in the university area in this little tiny studio. And our access to everything downtown was so much better, so much closer, and I enjoyed the aesthetic of it. But now I live all the way in freaking Pflugerville, and the bus doesn't even go all the way to my apartment. I had to walk like 30 minutes to get to a bus. From downtown, it's an hour to get to my home. An hour on the bus, and then I still got the 30-minute walk. And then when I'm heading to work, I got the 30-minute walk, an hour on my first bus transfer, and about 30 minutes on the second bus. So a lot of transportation. Most of the NaNoWriMo write-ins that I see typically, and for my area at least, typically tend to be in South Austin. And I live, of course, very North Austin, Pflugerville area. So I don't know how to set up write-ins, but I have a couple that I'm going to go to. I'll be in the South area for a few of them, but I'm wanting to set up or at least find who's doing write-ins in my area, because I think I work best when I'm not at home, is why I'm at the library after work instead of going straight home, and surrounded by other people who are doing the same thing as me. So, and then if you hear the music in the background, ACL is going on, which is Austin City Limits, which I've never attended, but this city gets really crowded around these music festivals, and I know Austin is great, but these people need to go. So I am home now. I've been home for about an hour. Got home and just kind of wanted to relax. I did not do any writing sprints that I had planned on doing. I just kind of came and started relaxing. So I did on the bus home, as I promised myself. I did write my day 3 for Preptober hashtag on Twitter. So again, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can see those daily updates where I just introduce a character and a little scene of, you know, their origin story. I'm trying not to add actual scenes that will appear in the books, just kind of like fun little snippets of info that may be interesting. I wanted to show you, if you guys ever hear an echo, I don't have any furniture yet. I just moved. I mean, I didn't just move, but I'm still in the process of getting furniture. So if you hear echoes, that's why. It's my first place where I'm by myself. So I'm kind of buying furniture as I go, because I honestly could live without it for a little longer, save me some money. But yeah, so if you hear echoes, that's why. I am going to go ahead and make me a snack. I'm going to watch some YouTube videos. My fiance should be calling me soon. And I'm just gonna turn in for the night, and I will catch up on everything that I need to catch up on tomorrow. So, yep, that's the end of day 3. Okay, so it is currently 1:16 in the afternoon. I did not go to work today. I was extremely busy this morning, and I am now back home to sit, do some writing, and eat me a little bit of breakfast because I have not really eaten today. So I'm about to eat bagels and coffee. And I don't even like coffee, but recently I've had a taste for it, so I bought some. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to work. I should mention today is now Friday, so it is the 4th. I haven't done any writing yet today because I've just been busy this morning doing personal things. But what I'm going to do is catch up, hopefully, on my first book, doing some writing sprints, maybe watch a couple of YouTube videos and write along to some pre-recorded write-ins, and well, not pre-recorded, some live write-ins that are now no longer live, but yeah, you know what I mean. And then do my own writing sprints, and then I still have to do my hashtag, and then see if I can plot a little bit more in book 2 to try to fill in some of those holes that I saw yesterday. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, first off, you're gonna have to excuse the hair. If I'm gonna be vlogging, I'm not going to do my hair every time I wanna turn the camera on. So it's in a protective style right now, and I at least covered up these crazy edges, but yeah. It is Saturday, it is the 4th? What's the 5th? It's the 5th. I did not get any writing done yesterday. Even though I had the day off of work, I ended up doing personal errands, and then my fiance didn't have to work either, and he's not with me, so we did a virtual date day. We had a movie night, we watched a movie together and just talked. We don't really get to do that often, so today I will try to get a little bit caught up. It's only Saturday and I still have tomorrow, Sunday, which tomorrow I'll probably go to the library to get some writing done, but today I'm just going to stay in and see how much I can get done. This will be the last day of my first vlog, and I'll try to upload Sunday to Saturday vlogs to post on Sunday, something like that. I'm not sure exactly how I'll do the schedule, so if you see this that's not on a Sunday, then I obviously changed my mind, but that's what I'm pretty much thinking right now. So I'm about to get me something to drink, a little snack, and get to work. Okay, not gonna lie, I barely did any writing this weekend. I made sure I kept up with my hashtag Preptober, but that's about it. No updates on the story or anything. I wasn't having the greatest mental health weekend in the world, even though I took Friday off for that reason. So I didn't get up and get out of my house or anything like that. The whole point of these vlogs is not to most definitely get stuff done. It's to keep track and to document my process. And so if I can look back on these videos and see, oh, I wasn't having a very good mental health day that day, what are some things that I could do to kind of combat that, so that I don't get these lows, things like that. So I'm about to head off to work. It is Monday. The whole thing of vlogging is still really weird to me, so even when I did do my work, I wasn't picking up my camera to document it. So, again, this is a process, and I'll get better at it. But yeah, I hope you guys stick around for the next one, where hopefully I will be a lot further along and have better days. So, thanks again for watching.